If you know me, you know that I'm really passionate about helping people improve their physical health. And if you're familiar with my story, you probably also know that I consider my mental transformation even more powerful than the physical transformation I went through to lose 150 pounds. For me, addressing the obstacles that stood in the way of me embracing the healthy lifestyle that helped me lose that weight and keep it off for over a decade meant that I had to address my mental well-being alongside the physical. So if you have ever said negative things to yourself and you found that it kind of derails you, this message is for you. So I look at motivation, as BJ Fogg describes it in Tiny Habits, as a wave. Sometimes I'm catching every wave if I'm the surfer in this analogy, and it feels like everything is going great. But no surfer is without their falls. We all encounter obstacles that are difficult, and the goal is to pick ourselves back up and get on the next wave. So let me tell you about my obstacles. The biggest ones for me are not the days when I have a crazy hectic schedule and have to change my workout time. They're not the days I feel crazy sore and I'm sick. None of the disasters that I can imagine of the house burning down or car repairs amount to being as powerful as my own negative thinking. And 10 years later, I call these limiting beliefs, but I always just kind of knew it as my negative Nancy side. Sometimes negative Nancy shows up and she's not very nice to herself. I say things to myself like, why should you even bother about this? You're not going to be able to accomplish this goal anyway. Or, so what that you got this far? You always quit on anything you try, so why even try? Or you know that you're an awkward kid that has 2 left feet that is going to get hurt. Why the heck would you try to run farther than you've ever run before? You've already eaten 1 cup of this cereal. What's it going to matter if you finish this box of cookies? No one cares about your goals. So why do you care? So you might as well give up right now. Regardless of where these dark thoughts come from, they're destructive not only to my motivation in the movement to stay on track with my healthy eating, but they're also destructive to my overall happiness and my happiness with myself and my enjoyment of my life. And if I'm not doing this to be a happier self that can enjoy life with the people that I care about, then why am I doing this? So I don't have it all figured out. But I have kept weight off for over a decade. And here's my strategy so far for dealing with the negative Nancys. Take a look at the past, be present, and visualize the future. So when I take a look at the past, I can definitely see failures. That's probably where some of those negative Nancys came from. But I can also see that I did some things that were meaningful to me, that I'm really proud of. They don't even have to be things that other people tell me congratulations for. I know that I achieved those things. So taking a look at the past and realizing that you were successful, even if it was a while ago, if the big headlines to you feel like they were a while ago, you are still that capable person. So remind yourself of that. So coming back to the present, I want to come back to my evidence. What have I seen in myself, even if these are really small steps, things that I'm doing that are working towards my goals right now? So maybe I want to start going to the gym and I've just started laying out my workout clothes or putting my workout bag in the car. I haven't made it to the gym yet, but I've started taking some small steps. Maybe I want to start eating healthier and I really don't want to track my food, But I have made some healthier switches. I've started eating carrots instead of my Cheez-Its. I've started having smoothies instead of ice cream. Maybe I'm just starting to do some small behaviors that are building blocks. So start building that evidence. Let yourself acknowledge those small wins so that you can realize that you can start building that wave of motivation on your own. And then take a look at the future. Make sure you can really let yourself visualize yourself completing the goal that you have in mind for yourself. So it doesn't really matter what that is, but I learned to do this with running. If you can visualize yourself running through the finish line, you can even smell what the air is going to be like. You can see the people around you. You can see what the weather is going to be like. You can invigorate yourself, invigorate all 5 senses to really get connected to what it will be like to complete that goal. And don't forget about the other people who will be affected by your accomplishment. Maybe they won't even be there at the finish line, but they will see the joy in you and they will get to be part of that. That is huge. All of that can be used to build your own wave of motivation. So again, this is not a perfect strategy. All of these things aren't going to combat all of the negative Nancy's coming at you every single day. Your goal is to just do the best you can with the time, energy, and motivation you have. And remember that you're not alone. If you need some help, reach out to me. I hope you have a great day and a great week ahead. Thanks for watching.